Whoa, what are you doing in the garden? No, come. We have things we need to discuss. Let's go inside.
Cruiser 5 to 50 be advised, County Police 1 advised they're trying to breach to get to the Capitol. We have a breach of the Capitol! Breach of the Capitol! We need to hold the doors of the Capitol! I need good support!
They were peaceful people. These were great people. The crowd was unbelievable. And I mentioned the word love. The love in the air. I've never seen anything like it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to dive into why I think we should be thanking Donald Trump. Now, on the 6th of January 2021, a riot of people attacked the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. It's now infamously known as the January 6th insurrection. Donald Trump would have you believe that he didn't incite any riots or any insurrections, but I don't think that this is true at all. Words have meaning, and in the years before the 2021 election, Donald Trump had been stoking fears of widespread voter fraud, and he was making sure that if the election didn't go his way, then he could at least challenge it, or challenge the legitimacy of the election, which was his plan all along, in my opinion. So he didn't actually have to say it, but in the words he used leading up to the election, he had to have understood that it's not a joke when people say words really do have meaning.
Duh, obviously.
Donald Trump stoked the flames of uncertainty. He weaved chaos into the mindset of MAGA. He made sure that he had control over all the information that MAGA was receiving. And yes, he didn't have full control, but he had full control of what he wanted them to believe. And he needed to understand that his words had an enormous effect on the mindset of his voter base. It had an enormous effect on the mindset of all the people that wanted the Republicans to win and not the Democrats to win. And now I'm saying we should be thanking Trump.
What did he say, Mother? What did he say?
What? Thank Trump? Thank Trump? Thank Trump about what? Well, here is my crazy idea. This is just something I've been thinking about, and it's just something that I think might actually be what's going on right now. Hopefully, obviously. And I just want to point out before I start, I don't have a problem with Democrats or Republicans, and I actually don't mind either one of those two parties, but I do think Donald Trump is a horrible person, and I think that he is a menace to society. There we go, I said it. But the thing is that I want to bring up is Donald Trump, before he lost the election in 2021, was able to garner so much support, so much action from his voter base that they were willing to go through with an insurrection on the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. That's how much people believed him. That's how much people believed that Trump knew what was going to go, that Trump knew what was going on, and Trump could be trusted. They believed everything that Trump said to them. They believed his lies, and Trump had so much sway with that group of people. Now, I believe that coming through to this election and to this, his second tenure as President of the United States of America, he knew that his voter base, the MAGA voter base, would support him no matter what. I mean, in the past, they had supported him to the point that they would do an insurrection. Do you do an insurrection? I don't think you do an insurrection. But anyway, they would take part in an insurrection in Washington. And so he came into the second presidency, or second term of his presidency, thinking that they still had that mindset. And based on that, he's been saying things like he wants to run for a third term. He's been saying things like he might not leave after the next election. And he's just been essentially stoking this idea of him remaining a leader, or rather the President of the United States, longer than what is constitutionally acceptable. Now, for those of you who don't know, it used to be courtesy for President of the United States to only serve 2 consecutive presidencies. 2 consecutive terms. Now, it was literally just courtesy, because that is how George Washington served his first 2. He served 2 terms, he stepped down. From that point forward, all the presidents say, you know what, we'll only do two terms as well. And then what happens in 1930s and 1940s, Franklin Delano Roosevelt becomes the President of the United States and wins not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 elections.
I, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help you God. So help me God.
That's 4 different terms. Now, he dies in the very beginning of the 4th one. And at that point, this is when the US government decided, no, we need to constitutionally ensure that presidents can only be in term for 2 consecutive terms, or 2 terms in total. They don't have to be consecutive. And that's how it's been going forward. And Trump was the first person since then who has wanted to challenge this idea. And before what's happened in the current events, now being May 2026, I think Trump may have actually had a real shot at changing things, a real shot at possibly messing up democracy for the United States. But we should be so thankful that he messed it up. We should thank him for being so stupid. The MAGA mindset in 2021 would have allowed Trump to do whatever he wants. Now, Trump has started a war in Iran that no one agrees with. Trump has started tariffs that have increased inflation in the United States and the rest of the world. Trump has made sure to disadvantage anyone on disability benefits in the United States. He's also done some heinous things, allegedly, with Epstein. I do say allegedly, none of that is proven, but the fact that he won't release the Epstein files is just another one of these really compelling things that I think would be the catalyst for MAGA mindsets to shift from now not allowing Trump to get away with whatever he wants to get away with. We are in the point now where I think there is a big shift coming, where Trump no longer has the sway he once had. I mean, if he had just released the Epstein files, none of this would have happened. I reckon if he had kept the Epstein files, if he had released the Epstein files like he said he would, and his name wasn't in it as a guilty party, he would still have that big say in the MAGA mindset. He would still have a sway with the people. But his biggest blunder is not releasing the Epstein files, joining a costly war that nobody asked for, ending disability for people who needed it the most, increasing inflation. I know I'm listing things again, but we should be so thankful that Donald Trump is such an idiot. If he did anything differently, didn't join the war, wasn't in the Epstein files, we might be in a very different situation. We might be in a situation where Donald Trump might be able to change the Constitution. Donald Trump might have the sway of so many MAGA supporters that they would be willing to do anything, even if it meant the end of the US democracy. Well, it's a short one for me today, guys. Once again, if you disagree with anything I say, not a problem at all. Just comment down below. I'll be happy to chat. I hope that you have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
See you later.